Yes, we have the 3 returning guys from the MAC championship team, or the MAC champion team of 2019, and Max Watson has some experience, Marcus Smith. So we've got 5 guys with MAC championship experience, and obviously Ty Saloni, Cougar Collins, Zach Mason. They're taking advantage of their bonus COVID fifth year, and I think things are set up to have a tremendous spring. They're coachable, right? They are able to make adjustments on the fly. They understand different little concepts, and they've got wonderful fundamentals, and they learn from each experience. But the one thing though, they are all extremely competitive, and our competitive situations change each time. It could be weather, it could be difficulty of the course. They just seem they're always up to the challenge. They love the challenge, and they have learned from each experience. Every year has been an improvement. Every summer they put themselves on the line. They're fortunate to play in the Ontario Amateur, the Canadian Amateur, even Cougar is part of the Canadian national team. They've had a great experience. COVID obviously has caused a little hiccup right when we're coming off the MAC championship team. Just gave them a little bit of a little wait and see as we let COVID kind of do its thing, but they're back. I think they've got their edge back. It's a combination of the mental and the physical, and I think they're set up to have a tremendous close of their career. Well, I think for us it's a great way to start. We get 2 practice rounds before we even see live bullets. So one thing, it's getting all the reps in, and it's great to look. Winning and losing sometimes isn't always up to you, and especially in match play, the other guy can get really hot. So it's a nice way to have all the putts mean anything. Every shot means something. Whether you win 2-1, lose 2-1. Obviously, we want to win rather win 2-1 than lose 2-1. But it's a good way for us to start, and the camaraderie of all those guys of our team staying in the same villa. We're cooking our meals. We eat there. We don't move for like 4 or 5 days, and it's a great way to just gel, and they get all the great reps in. It's exactly what we have to do to get ready for our first stroke play event. Well, it's similar to basketball, only we, as head coaches, are responsible for our own strength of schedule. But you also have to figure out the 500 record. You can knock the ball out of the park. You need to make sure you're over the 500 record. That's the one thing in our sport. You have to have over a 500 record. And it's, whether it's the RPI in basketball, for us, it's just strength of schedule. And it's relationships. It's about your brand. We've got, over the 28, 29 years, we've got a really good brand, and I've developed some really good relationships. However, you need to have talent, and they want to know what your golf week ranking is, your national ranking. They want to know what your golf stat ranking is, and that's your brand. And it's extremely important in our sport. It's probably one of the most critical elements as a head coach, is because in other sports, athletic director or the conference sets the schedule. In our sport, it's the head coach and the relationships, and you just hope that you can get in the events that you need to get in.